Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and please do remember, if you do not like what I say, how I say it, or why I say it, then please do feel free to click off this video and go about the rest of your day in peace. And so we are back again with another weekly reading. This one we're covering the dates of September 16th to the 22nd. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this, starting off with, of course, the collective energy reading for this week. So what is it we need to know collectively about this week? And so we have the Ace of Swords, we also have the Eight of Wands, and then we also have the Five of Pentacles. So I feel like in a lot of ways that this week is going to be, well, also, let me also mention this, the bottom of the deck, after I shuffled and received these cards, I looked at the bottom of the deck, and the bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands as well. So that is a really good sign, I definitely think, for this week. And so let's go ahead and talk about it a little bit more in depth. So I definitely feel like with the Ace of Swords being here this week is going to hold a lot of new beginnings, especially on the communication front for a lot of us, or at least when it comes to ideas and thinking. Maybe certain truths are going to come out, and really, I definitely feel like this week is going to be whatever it is that we each individually make out of it, because the Ace of Swords is an energy that, you know, it's the double-edged blade. So mattering on how you approach things, how you use the sword will determine the outcome of things. So especially if you're coming from a high vibrational space of love and light and then positivity, things will of course unfold along those lines. And of course vice versa, if you're coming from the negative place, you know, it's going to lead to those sort of things, especially when we have something like the appearance of the Five of Pentacles here as well. I definitely feel like with this Five of Pentacles being here, it's a warning for all of us to pay a lot of attention to our health in this week, just to be mindful of like what we're eating, you know, maybe the people that we're going around in this week, making sure that we stay healthy, try not to get sick, because I feel like that's a strong possibility in this week, is that people might be getting like the flu or something along those lines. Just a general, like, watch out for diet, make sure that you're not overindulging in things, and also really keep a good eye on your finances in this week, I feel like, because there's a possibility here with something like the Five of Pentacles for, you know, either health issues or loss in some sense of material world, material possession. So just be very mindful about that. Again, I wouldn't go too hardcore in overindulgence or overspending in this week, especially since, you know, again, most of these cards I'm seeing right now are on the positive end, minus, of course, this Five of Pentacles. So again, the Five of Pentacles, it usually represents, or just the fives in general, are change or conflicts. So again, I do feel change in the weather here for some reason. That's how I wanted to say it in this week, especially when we have something like the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is, you know, fast communication coming in. I feel like there might be a message that a lot of us will receive in this week, maybe news about something, maybe pay attention to the news, some sort of truth coming out in that way, maybe has something to do with healthcare or, you know, people's finances. I feel like something along those lines, some element of truth might come out, and it's going to lead to victory. Overall, this week is centered around this underlying current of victory, of success, of acknowledgement, public acknowledgement of something. I definitely feel like could be big in this week. However that might manifest on a personal or a global scale. But I also feel like inspiration, definitely keep your eyes out for synchronicities and messages from your angels and your guides, because they can definitely be coming through quite fast with this Eight of Wands energy. And so, you know, maybe possibly receiving warnings or intuition sort of feelings right before you kind of might get into a situation that is damaging to you, where it might lead to some sort of loss or injury. You might receive some sort of message or a sign right before that. Pay attention to that, because that might help you to avoid possibly a sticky situation in this Five of Pentacles. Again, I feel like just be very aware, have your ears listening to everything around you. Pay attention to what is happening either in your state or your country. I feel like something like that might be important for some people, at least. So yes, that's what I think I'm seeing for the collective sort of weekly energy here. So let's go ahead now and introduce the piles so that everybody can get, still of course, general reading for a lot of people, but at least a little bit more in depth about what your personal week will be like for September 16th through the 22nd. So for the piles, we have pile 1 up here with red calcite, pile 2 with the orange calcite, and pile 3 with this green calcite. So go ahead and spend as much time as you need to meditate and really select the pile that is calling to you with your intuition. And I will see you with your pile selection. All right, for those of you who picked group 1 with the red calcite, let's go ahead and jump into your reading. As always, I will be pulling from the charms as well as the tarot. So let's go ahead and start off by pulling those 3 tarot that represent sort of the general overviewing energy of your week. Ooh. You just got an automatic flipper right there. Okay, so let's see. What else is my group? Oop. My group. Oh, okay. That was fast. For you guys. Oh my God, they just keep falling all over the place. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead now and also pull your charms for my group 1s with the red calcite. What do you guys need to know? All right, so we have a little extra message here saying compassion will make you beautiful. So this is definitely a big week to be very compassionate. I feel like just not to just yourself, but to everybody around you. We also have enjoy every day. So really uplifting energy, I think. I remember the pizza man, and it's a good memory. So maybe a lot of reminiscing in this week. I feel like getting to the core of things in this week, as well as having a lot of strength, a lot of courage, harmony. I'm seeing, wisdom is going to be very big in this week. You might be hearing a lot of owls or seeing them a lot, as well as feathers. These feathers, they're signs and synchronicities that your guides are close. They could be related to a love message of some sort, or you're just going to be, again, overflowing with compassion and enjoyment in this week. And, maybe possibility travel, maybe be seeing a lot of things to do with Paris, or this is just a message of getting a higher perspective, new growth, again, enjoyment, celebration possibly, maybe, again, being very giving, maybe giving a helping hand in this week. Let's go ahead now and also check out your tarot. So what do we have here? We have the 5 of Cups. We also have the Star. And then we have, look at this, the 8 of Wands, which is one of the overarching energies that I was pulling for this week. So you guys have that in spades. So I definitely feel, again, communication from guides, messages coming through, maybe messages from afar, from a foreign place, sending out maybe resumes or applying to things somehow and then waiting for the return of those messages, you sending a lot of messages out. I'm seeing with the 5 of Cups, that's an energy of, a little bit of sorrow, of sort of, being too obsessed with past losses or past failures. But I feel like this is an energy that you guys are coming out of in this week. I feel like you're realizing that wallowing on those things are no longer beneficial for you, and you see those two remaining upright cups, and you're deciding now to really put your focus and your hopes into those last two cups that are standing, especially since there's a new opportunity coming in. I definitely feel that's related to this Eight of Wands. Maybe it's a new spiritual practice or a creative venture that you want to start, and it's going to help to bring you in that emotional fulfillment that you've been wanting again. You know, this could be maybe a possibility of a new love interest coming in for some of you. Either way, I definitely feel like it's strongly related to your dreams, to your hopes, to your aspirations, and that you can definitely go after it. Your dreams are achievable in this week. Especially start putting effort into that. You know, I feel like there's a lot of healing that's happened here. Rejuvenation. Again, pay attention to your dreams. You might be receiving a lot of synchronicities in your dreams, a lot of messages, a lot of inspiration and ideas. Again, maybe you guys are realizing how much of a starseed you are in this week, I feel like, because with this star card, possibly you are a water sign or an air sign like Aquarius or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Also possibly a fire sign somewhere in your chart, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like just rising above emotional turbulence and finally unlocking aspects of yourself, rising to a higher perspective, and really getting in tune, I think, with your inner world more, especially your creative ideas, maybe also connecting to elementals and nature spirits of some sort might be helpful for you. Maybe doing some research on like the Fae for some reason. Let's go ahead now and also pull some additional cards to get more clarity on the week for you guys. So let's see what's going on. For my pile ones, what do they need to know about this week? Let's see what else. What else do you have for my pile ones? Oh, okay. I think that is all the messages. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead and break these down and check them out. What do we got here for my group ones? So we have the Hermit. We also have the 10 of Chalices. We have the 9 of Chalices. We also have the 5 of Wands. So we have another 5 reappearing. So 5 might be a significant number for you guys. We also have the Hangman. We have the Elder Swords, which would be the King of Swords. We have the Elemental of Swords, so that is the Page of Swords, as well as the Initiate of Wands, which would be the Queen of Wands. So a lot of wand, a lot of air energy, also cups. So again, I'm getting a lot of that. Definitely Neptunian energy, Virgo, which in this week we are getting the end of the Virgo season. So you might be feeling that shift and change in the air. I also feel the autumn equinox is about to happen as well. So again, the final shift in the seasons, which might be affecting you. So let's see, what am I getting off this? I definitely feel like new study is possible in this week for you guys. I feel like you're taking on a new study. Again, you're spending more time because you're moving away from these elements of change and conflict. You've gone through those things because we also have the 5 of Wands. So again, this is sort of conflicts and miscommunications within groups. So either friend groups, family groups, and finally moving out of that energy, I feel like, because it's time for you to focus again on your dreams, your aspirations, especially here with the Hermit, taking that time to do a lot of self-discovery, a lot of self-study. Also with the Hangman, having trust. Again, in this process, in spirit is going to lead you in the right direction. You know, again, I feel like taking a pause to really study something and do some inner searching work after sort of being in this 5 of Cups element. I also feel like with the King of Swords, as well as the Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands, you know, this whole process is about reclaiming your independence, your charisma, your self-confidence, because that's definitely a lot of things the Queen of Wands has to do about. Also creativity, being very magnetic to other people. Also with the Elder of Swords and the Elemental of Swords, I feel like a lot of strong communicative energy. So maybe you guys are wanting to sing, doing a lot of public speaking, maybe writing. It has something to do with those elements of communication and truth, seeking out the truth of things in this week. And it's going to help to lead to a lot of enjoyment, a lot of success for you with this Nine of Chalices. You're going to be enjoying the luxury that you're building. You're feeling very comfortable and stable so that you can just enjoy things. And that might be, taking some time to do like a meditative practice every day with this Hangman energy here. And then, of course, with the Ten of Chalices, I see that any of those sort of conflicts or, troubles with family or friends or colleagues, work colleagues, anything along those lines, this confusion with miscommunication of the wands is going to be resolved with this Ten of Chalices, because this is the happy family card, as I refer to it. It's like the happy ending. Everybody's in harmony. Everybody's joined together because now they realize, the challenges, there's always going to be challenges, but together everybody can work through it. Maybe joining a new community is possible for you guys in this week because, again, you're starting, I feel like, a spiritual practice or a spiritual journey of some sort. And so you're going to be connecting to soul family in that way. Also emotional fulfillment here. So that is what I'm seeing right now off your tarot. Let's go ahead now and also look at your oracle cards that I pulled for this week. And so for your animal spirit helping you, we have the koi fish. So this would be a 9, so that totally relates to that 9 of Chalices. And that's a very similar message right there, because the koi fish is talking about there is always enough. So for you guys, it's really this message that you guys have enough. You have enough to offer. You are fulfilled. Everything is working out, I think, in its due time. Yeah, there's the potential of prosperity here, and to remember that the law of abundance ensures that prosperity is our natural state. So regardless of temporary outer conditions, you can call in prosperity and magnetically attract the opportunities and abundance you need. The message of koi fish is to begin to generate wealth within with deliberate intention, no matter how small your pond may seem, and appreciate abundance wherever you see it. So yes, trust that outer conditions are changing to reflect the truth, your inner truth happening here. So yes, again, it goes back to sort of that element of the 5 of Chalices. So if you feel like your cups have been empty for a long time, realize that that is not a forever state that you're going to be in. And I feel like the star is present here. And so is, these two major arcana of the Hangman and the Hermit. With more study, with more practice, I think you'll realize how achievable your dreams truly are and how prosperous they can be for you. Doing what you love is going to bring you a lot of prosperity on all fronts. So embrace your communicative skills, because I feel like communication is a real strength for you guys who pick this pile. So let's see what else we have here. We also have some messages from the Mermaids and Myths. So we have card 16, Blue Whale, and then we have card 26 with Absinthe Mermaid. So let's go ahead and talk about these. So the message for the big blue whale here for you guys is all about use your power gently. So the blue whale is the largest creature known to man with an inconceivable amount of physical power. Just the same, she is no monster, but rather a gentle giant worthy of respect and admiration. As you discover your own sources of personal power, which is totally what I was talking about with that Queen of Wands, do not forget to maintain your loving disposition and use your strength to protect the less fortunate. Again, it goes back to that compassion will make you beautiful message here. Only the weak are cruel. The kind and gentle will always be the truly strong. So that is your message from the big blue whale. And then with the Absinthe Mermaid, this is a little bit more of a warning. So yeah, with this card, and again, it goes back to what I was saying about you guys wanting to claim your independence, because with the Absent Mermaid, this is all about be aware of dependency. Absent Mermaid has wallowed in her addiction for too long. That's totally that Five of Cups. She has become languid. You have also spent too long immersed in an addiction or dependency. Addiction and dependency sap one's energy and rob one of vitality and strength. Something in your life, a substance, an obsession, or an unhealthy relationship, is draining your life essence, and you need to let it go. Seek assistance from a trusted friend or wise person in your community, or a professional to help rid you of your unhealthy attachment before it is too late. Once you have escaped, reevaluate your life and take stock of your facilities. Or fralities. What led you down the path of addiction and dependency in the first place? What steps can you take to avoid stumbling down the rabbit hole again? This is definitely representing, that Five of Cups and also the Star, realizing maybe, taking stock of what you've given your energy to, what you've been maybe dependent on, or what you've been just too focused on that is no longer serving you, and then healing that. Also with that sort of message of maybe seeking out help from a wise person, that's definitely this King of Swords energy, because he's super, straight and to the point and is very, intelligent. This is somebody definitely who could be have much guidance for you. So finally, the last card that we have here is card 27, Maintain Your Childlike Spirit. So this is all about getting in touch with your inner child. Maybe by communicating more with your inner child, you'll realize what areas, I feel like maybe neglecting your inner child has been the problem. Nature holds all aspects of light. This light is the same brilliant light that shines out of every child while they are still in touch with the magic of the world and nature. Find the innocence of your childhood light within you and reconnect with it. This light represents your virtue and holds the memory of perfect trust, fearlessness in others, and total self-reliance. See? Talking about self-reliance here. It will allow you to see the world with the eyes of a child. You will be excited to learn new things every day. How much happier our world would be if everyone reconnected to his or her purest essence. So yeah, this is all about reconnecting to your purest state of being, which is not something that was, dependent on anything else but yourself. I feel like that's a big message here for you guys in this week. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, my group ones with the red calcite. If this reading resonated for you, please do leave a like on this video, comment down below what you thought about it, and I will see you guys in the next one. For those of you who picked group 2 with the orange calcite, let's go ahead and dive into your reading. So we're going to start off by pulling those 3 overview sort of tarot cards to represent the energy for you in this week. So let's see what is going on for my group 2s. Going on for okay, very clear messages coming right out. All right, now let's go ahead and pull your charms for the week. Let's see, what do my group 2s need to know for September 16th through the 22nd? All right, ooh, we got a lot of extra little messages here, so let's see what they say. We have live righteously and love everyone. We have appreciate yourself and honor your soul. We also have peace of mind comes piece by piece. And then we have love is an experience of infinity. We also have the zodiac signs of Gemini and Sagittarius, which is Sagittarius optimist and Gemini is intelligent. So maybe you guys have one of these signs in your natal chart, or maybe you're dealing with somebody who has one of these signs in this week, or it's just a message of to be optimistic in this week as well as use your intelligence. Let's see what else we have here. I don't know, I'm getting the sense of like little pieces of things falling into place, little pieces of the puzzle, maybe little treats. Getting in tune with your inner core, your inner self, a lot of comfort and security, stability. Communication is coming out clear. Your family tree might be important in this week's. Again, stability, growth. Your past, definitely. Past lives, past memories. Honoring yourself, doing a little bit of self-care in this week. Maybe getting out and reconnecting to nature, to your heart chakra. Maybe a gift or a little surprise might happen in this week. A little treat of some sort. Let's go ahead now and also check out your tarot cards. So for the overall energy of the week, we have the Four of Swords. We also have the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like this week there's going to be an emphasis on your sleep schedule, as well as your dreams. You might be having very intense, vivid dreams in this week. So pay a lot of attention to that. Make sure you have a dream journal and that you are writing down whatever dreams cross your mind the first thing in the morning before you sort of forget everything. And even if it's only like a sentence, just write it down because there might be something significant there for you. And I feel like, spending some time to really meditate and, making sure that you're getting enough rest, you're doing that self-care, like I said, thinking a lot before you're speaking, before you're communicating, really, reevaluating the words and the intentions that you're sending out there into the world, because what you say will manifest itself. And so also with the Nine of Cups, I'm seeing success, I'm seeing fulfillment, I'm seeing, you feeling very abundant, and this is the wish fulfillment card. So maybe some sort of wish is coming true in this week, or you're really enjoying luxury in this week, enjoying your time, making sure to balance work and play and really spending some time to just enjoy the play in the moment. Also with the Three of Pentacles, I'm seeing support. I'm also seeing, working on your craft, creating something in a group. Maybe you're going to have a lot of group projects happening, whether in work or school, and, creating some sort of partnership maybe with another person that's going to be helpful. Maybe it's just going to be inspiring. It's going to help you in whatever craft you're doing. I'm definitely getting a strong sense of creativity here, especially inspiration coming through your dreams that are going to help to inspire your work, whatever it may be. Because we can all have creativity in any kind of field of work, not just necessarily the arts. So I feel like whatever is happening in your dream state, it's going to definitely affect your physical world. So let's go ahead now and also pull out some more additional cards to get more clarity on the week for you guys. Let's see what else we need to know for my group 2s. They need to know about this week of September 16th through the 2nd. Let's see, what else do they need to know? What else do they need to know? Let's see. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So we have the Seven of Swords. We also have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands. Oh, we have essentially the Knight of Cups. We also have the Initiate of Cups, which would be the Queen of Cups. We also have the Strength card, as well as the Six of Swords. A lot of sword energy right here. A lot of sword and a lot of cups. So you guys could definitely be an air sign like that Gemini or Aquarius, Libra. Possibly a water sign like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So what am I seeing here in this week? So definitely the thing that's standing out to me is that Major Arcana with the Strength. So Strength is going to be definitely very important for you guys. Oh, look at that. I was like wondering why. Oh, I was thinking about a bear. Right. In your charms, you had this little brown bear, and there's a bear here in this card. So maybe something like the bear is a significant totem for you. And it's really about that strength, about, reserving strength, especially for the winter. That just came to mind. Harmony, being, again, gentle. Like, you can be strong and powerful, but not necessarily in an aggressive way. It's all about, this tenderness that comes from truly understanding your own strength. And so I feel like There's a situation here where you're needing to make a decision about something here with the Two of Swords. Maybe another person's influence is involved in this decision, and you really need to just focus on your inner voice. What does your heart truly tell you with that strength, with that Leo energy? And it might also have to do with sort of releasing some burdens, some responsibilities that are not actually your own. Maybe the strongest thing is to tell somebody no. Maybe you're giving too much of yourself to others, and the strongest thing for yourself and for that other person is to say no and allow them a chance to be independent on their own. You don't need to do all the work for them. So maybe making that decision, moving away from some situation here that is no longer serving you and moving into the unknown, but not being worried about it. Because again, you have strength backing your whole entire movement here. I feel like there is some sort of adventure happening here, some sort of discovery, but you need to be careful because with this Seven of Swords, that is sort of the energy of trying to sneak away with something, maybe trying to escape responsibility. And so make sure that when you're trying to unload some of this responsibility, you're not, unloading the wrong responsibility. Like, again, what you need to let go of is other people's baggage that has been put onto you, but you take responsibility for your own things. And really taking responsibilities, again, taking stock of the fact that maybe you're too overworked because you're allowing other people to sort of pile on the work onto you. And so you just need to kind of move away from that, because I see that not only are you you have this element of strength behind you, but we also have the Queen of Cups. So this could be maybe representing a woman that you're going to be dealing with in this week, or this is your own energy. So this is somebody who's highly nurturing, very loving, an empath. They want to help everybody, which I definitely see that with you. And, intuitive powers. You might have like a very strong intuition, or maybe your dreams, again, are super vivid, that they actually, if you pay more attention to them and you write them down, you'll be surprised how many of your dreams actually are prophetic, and what you dream about actually appears in your waking life. I feel like that's a big thing. I also feel like here there's a opportunity, maybe there's a proposal of some sort, maybe it's a social situation, or it's a new something that's going to be more emotionally fulfilling for you, or this is an offer of love coming in with this Knight of Cups. It's somebody who's very charismatic, who's like the knight on a white, I never get that saying right, like the knight on the white horse. You guys know what saying I'm trying to say, but I can never say it right. But essentially, yeah, it's the knight on the white horse who's rushing in, who's super romantic, and is like this total dreamboat. And it might almost seem too good to be true. You might be worried that there's some sort of deception involved with it. But again, if you truly, maybe somebody's going to try to sway you away from this person because they're like, oh, they're too good to be true. Or maybe it's like this person is coming in and wants to really show you a good time, a lot of celebration, a lot of fun. And maybe somebody else, or maybe you yourself are saying, oh, but I have so much work I need to do. I have this, and this to do. And I have so many responsibilities. Like, no, you guys need to take a break. You need to chill. You need to let this person sweep you off your feet. Just enjoy the moment. I feel like love is an experience of infinity. That was one of your message here. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. Peace of mind comes piece by piece. Live righteously and love everyone. I definitely feel that coming through. So let's also go ahead now and talk about your oracle cards here. So we have, for your animal spirit in this week, we have the antelope spirits. Life is speeding up. Whew. So I definitely feel like, yeah, you guys might be a little bit overwhelmed, especially with that 10 of Wands, because it's like everything is just falling into place. Things are just moving so fast, and you kind of just need to take a break, I feel like. Yeah, it's the quickening of your personal evolution as a powerful co-creator here. You are being told unequivocally that it's time to get moving. Set your intentions and take action toward making your dreams real. So again, maybe focusing less on other people's responsibilities and what your main goal, what your main dream is, and putting effort into that. I also just saw 1111. That might be significant for some of you. There's an intensity that you can feel. It's important to take advantage of this energy right now. If you have a plan for your career or financial abundance, now is the time to step it up. If you're asking about a relationship, make the first move. Just know that the intentions you have set in motion are coming together now at warp speed. Stay alert and keep up. Things are getting interesting when Antelope Spirit calls you to move quickly. So yeah, there's a lot of things speeding up here. The intentions you've set are now coming to fruition. And so that might be a message to, start taking responsibilities for it, or, making sure to make the decision to follow your heart, to follow your dreams, because it's going to lead to, this wish fulfillment. So then your next card, we have card 9, Green Mermaid Triplets, I think, and it's in the reverse. So let's go ahead and see what this message is about. So the message here is, lend a helping hand. You have been doing well for yourself, but not everyone has been so lucky. Someone near and dear to you is going through a rough time and could really use some support. Reach out to her and let her know she does not have to struggle alone. So again, this could be a message that somebody around you, maybe it's this Queen of Cups, is going through a hard time, and so it's asking you to help. But I would say a word of caution with that is making sure that it's not somebody who's trying to take advantage for you, trying to throw like a pity party for themselves, when really they need to work through their own issues. Again, when it comes to helping, I think this person, don't take on too much of the responsibility. Make sure that you're there to help them, to support them, again, with that 3 of Pentacles. Like, you're helping to hold them up, but they need to do the work themselves, I feel like, is a message here. Because again, I feel like you're really this Queen of Cups energy. So you're really loving, you want to give all. But it can be kind of a thin line there where you almost become too motherly for them, where you kind of take on too much of the responsibility. So even though there might be a situation this week where you need to help somebody, make sure that you're doing it in a way where you support them, but really they're helping themselves, I feel like, is important here. Everybody needs to solve their own problems. They can't have everybody solve their own problems, kind of that message. So the last card we have here for you guys is card 26, Be True to Your Heart. So again, I'm feeling very creative energy with this card. And this goes back to follow your heart, follow your dreams. If you have an idea, a wish, you can grant it right now. Maybe working with crystals will help to ground you, help you with your sleep, maybe enhancing your dreams. Let's see. In this moment, draw on the energies of harmony, which is that strength card, and union when making a choice. The current situation when making a choice here. There you go. The current situation is best supported using intuition and not intellect, Queen of Cups. There may be difficult decisions to be made that are not necessarily about love. Consciously be aware of what interests you, what attracts your attention, what stirs your imagination, and creates passion in your life. Do your best to ignore the persuasion of others, what others might think or say. Trust yourself and don't allow your opinion to be swayed. That is totally this 2 of Swords right here. I feel like there might be another person who's trying to sway your opinion on something, and really you just need to listen to your own intuition and your own heart about what is right for you personally. So with that said, I think that's all I'm seeing for you guys, my group 3s, for your reading. If this resonated, please do leave a like on this video. Comment down below what you thought about it. If you would like to help and support the channel, please do consider checking out all the links that I have down in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Who picked the 3rd and final group, let's go ahead and start off by pulling your general sort of overview energy of the week with the 3 tarot. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. For my group 3s, what do you need to know about this week of September 16th through the 22nd? Oh, alrighty. Now let's go ahead and pull your charms for the week. Let's see what's going on for my group 3s for September 16th through the 22nd. What are your messages? Ooh, oh boy, so many messages. All right, let's read all of these first and foremost. Interesting. So we have the purpose of life is to know yourself and love yourself and trust yourself and be yourself. We also have life is a flow of love. Your participation is requested. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. We have a pleasant surprise is in store for you. Love is an experience of infinity. Love is an experience of infinity. Twice you got that. And then we also have every beat of your heart is the rhythm of your soul. We also have live righteously and love everyone. And finally, you will soon meet the person you admire. Lucky numbers are 3, 4, 16, 18, 44, and 45. So that is a lot of extra messages for you guys. And now let's take a closer look at your charms here. You know, be aware of anything that maybe you're holding on to from the past here, or maybe people who are trying to hold on to you when you're trying to develop in a new way. We have the I love mom charm, so maybe your mother's going to be important in this week. I also feel like, you know, there's going to be some stability, some coin. Maybe you're pay attention to coins on the ground. Maybe some sort of union or a partnership is possible. Transformation for sure with the butterfly. I feel like communication is going to be at a high. I think that overall this week is very high for communication for most people. New growth, celebration possibly. I feel like it's a weird kind of analogy that I'm getting here. I don't know how to explain it. With this spoon, like scooping, you know, you use a spoon when you're eating soup. So it's almost like a kind of like scooping out rejuvenating liquid. Yeah, I don't know how to explain what I'm getting off that. I hope that at least that makes sense. You know, seeing through something, kind of like maybe getting a hagstone is going to be good for you guys. Maybe you're going to be having unusual visions, seeing things out of the corner of your eyes that maybe you're like, is that just my eyelash, or was I just seeing something? No, you were just seeing something. Don't doubt it. Things from the past may be coming back up. Children, toys. Okay, let's go ahead now and look at your tarot. So let's see what we got here. We have the Ace of Swords. That was one of the overall energies of this week for the collective reading at the beginning of this video, if you guys missed that. We also have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. Wow. You guys have an exciting... See, look what I was talking about. I was looking at your charms, and I was talking about, like, seeing things, and we have the Queen of Cups, who is, like, the next to the High Priestess, like super intuitive, super connected to that mystical world. And so you guys could definitely be, you know, igniting your third eye, your crown chakra. You're going to be downloading a lot of information. You're going to be seeing things. You might be clairvoyant, psychic. Maybe you're picking up on people's energies, an empath, rising above emotions, really extending your hand and help to others. You're very loving and giving in that way. I see a new beginning in this week, especially with that Ace of Swords. It's all about how you use the sword, communication, clearing up thoughts. You're seeing in a different way than you were before. And especially with that Knight of Wands, you might be traveling to a foreign place, or somebody who is foreign to you is coming into your life. They could literally be just like a new person that you've never met before, or they can be from a foreign country from yours, from where you're from, or maybe they're going to present you with some crazy ideas that you've never considered before. I feel like this person is definitely coming into your life very fast, and you are going to be extending your hand to welcome them in, because I feel like you are kind of this mysterious, kind of very Piscean, again, water sign energy, or maybe like an Aquarius energy. You're into this very spirit. I feel like you're kind of, people feel like you're kind of from another world when they see you. And this person is also has that kind of energy, but in a completely opposite way from yours. Maybe this could be twin flame kind of situation, a divine counterparts, soulmates, however you want to, you know, define it, coming in and meeting each other in this week, starting that spark of communication. It may not necessarily be romantic, but it could be romantic. Let's go ahead now and also pull more cards to get more clarity on this situation. Let's see, what else do my group 3s need to know in this week? September 16th through the 22nd. What else do they need to know? How do we clarify these cards? Oh boy. Clarify. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what just came out here. So we have the 10 of Cups. We also have, oh my God, we have the Knight of Cups. We have 2 knights here. We also have the Elemental of Chalices, a lot of the cup energy here. Wow. We have Justice. We have the 9 of Pentacles. We also have the Strength card reappearing. And we have the 10 of Wands also reappearing. So, let's see, what am I getting here? So definitely with those major arcanas, the Strength and Justice, I feel like, justice is being served for you, of course, always. Karma comes back around. But really what I feel like for you guys in this week, it's really about divine connections for some reason. I feel like karma, past life contracts, karmic contracts, those spiritual contracts that we all kind of sign before we're reincarnated, I feel like a contract is about to be fulfilled, and I feel like it has to do with some sort of divine union. I feel like you guys will be in a very nice state to welcome this in with the Strength card, harmony, balance, you really embracing your inner power. And, the 9 of Pentacles, you are, independent, you are feeling good, everything is running smoothly for you. Even if there are certain challenges that come up, you've been able to handle them just fine. I feel like materially, you are in a nice state right now. Emotionally as well, I feel like with the 10 of Cups, this union is going to bring about a lot of soul connections. It's just not, I feel like when you connect with this person, it's going to unlock all these other connections. Everything else is going to start being pulled in. It's going to start manifesting through this connection for some reason for you guys. That's what I'm getting. If this resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then, take it as you will. I feel like with the 10 of Wands, you've been putting in a ton of work. You've been taking a lot of responsibility. I'm getting a very different feeling here than from pile 3, because they had some similar cards here come up, but I feel like their situation was quite different from yours. But still, nonetheless, I feel like you've been learning a lot. You've been putting in a lot of work. You might be a little bit of a workaholic here with the 10 of Wands. You might need to take a little bit of a break. You might need to chill out a little bit, but I feel like you have a pretty good balance. I think you know how to balance your work. You're very invested in your work and also your hobbies, the things you are passionate about. You are very focused on that. Also, with the Elemental of Chalices, I feel like you're ready to open up, especially for those of you who are thinking about this maybe in a romantic sense. You're ready to open up your heart to receiving new love possibly in your life. I feel like this is a new emotional beginning. You're going to really be connecting to that inner emotional world of yours, and a whole new well of creativity, of inspiration is coming through. And I feel a strong connection between this Knight of Wands here and the Knight of Chalices. I feel like, again, whoever this person is, they represent your divine counterpart, whether that's masculine or feminine. And they're going to be here to help you. They're coming in pretty fast and pretty determined with the Knight of Cups, because that's somebody who's super focused on their goals, and they're just going to go after that holy grail, essentially. They're not going to stop for anything. I feel like this person represents the elements of water and fire, and that they're going to have a lot of charisma. They're going to be very slick with their words. They're going to be sweeping you off your feet for sure, because they're going to be extremely passionate, but also emotionally sensitive and emotionally intelligent. They're going to be able to read you. They might have some psychic powers kind of similar to you. But again, I feel like this is kind of the contrast of night and day. But you both complement each other. This person is very passionate. They're going to be not holding back. They're going to be very straightforward. I feel like they're not going to be shy about their words or their intentions. So whether it's romantic or not, they're not going to hold back. If they feel like there's a connection or that you both are meant to be partners, maybe in a business or something, they're going to invest and take it extremely serious. That's just what I'm getting off these cards. So let's go ahead now and also look at your oracle cards here. So we have, oh my God, that's so crazy. One of the oracle cards we have, I'm considering something I was talking about before with this. Okay. All right. So let's start off with your animal spirits for the week. So we have Bobcat Spirit, card 8, Life is a Mystery, and we have the Sandpiper Spirit, Be Playful. Yeah, you know, I was talking about with that 10 of Wands, you guys might be extremely work focused, so maybe it's kind of a message here to make sure that you be playful. You know, I feel like this person's going to be very playful, and they're going to bring you out of your shell in that way. So let's see, 51. You know, the Sandpiper Spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with the lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discover the new and the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun. Sandpiper Spirit's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. So yeah, it's all about being playful and just having fun, even in your work. Like, make sure you don't take things too seriously. Just enjoy it. And so with Bobcat Spirit, you know, this is all about the mysterious. You know, she is a powerful reminder that not all things in life can be explained or understood through the power of the intellect. Again, this is all about the intuitive. It's all about the emotional and the spiritual. It's not about intellect necessarily, or like straight, you know, traditional facts, I feel like. I feel like this connection is just going to come out of the blue. It's going to be very mysterious, very, what is it? Auspicious is the word. You know, trying to figure things out, find logical explanations, or predict what will happen based on reason and facts will not provide you with the certainty and comfort you seek. Bobcat Spirit asks you to trust in the great mystery and let the secrets of the universe reveal themselves to you through direct experience. Allow your vision to slip into soft focus, and you will see between the lines and observe what has been hidden there all along. That's what I definitely feel with this Queen of Cups. It's like she has this very soft, you know, focus. It's kind of like with, you know, when you're an artist, kind of when you're starting a painting. I'm not sure if I definitely had my professors talk about this. It's really good to kind of start by, you know, whether you use glasses, so take off your glasses so that you can't see very well, or kind of like, I don't want to say cross-eye, like do that thing with your eyes where it's like you make everything fuzzy and out of focus, and so that way you can see the bigger movements of colors, the shifts of planes. Like, that's what I feel like this Queen of Cups energy really does, this soft focus. It's like she's not seeing those hyper-focused details. She's looking at the bigger, softer, grander scheme, the bigger pictures and the flow, like the underlying currents of things that other people aren't seeing because they get so distracted by the sharp details of things, placing a name to things before they really see, you know, the entirety of it first. It's a very artistic analogy that I'm trying to explain, but I hope it makes sense. And again, I feel like this other person, the Knight of Wands and / Knight of Cups, has kind of the opposite focus, where it's like they see high definition details all the way down to the pores, like those specific details. But again, both of these people have that very spiritual energy about them where they're still seeing the bigger picture, but they're seeing it in two different ways so that together they can complement each other, I feel like. Again, I'm getting a strong sense of that. So let's see. You know, this is all about understanding the divine in the world. You know, trust the wisdom and revelations that come to you, yet know that understanding may not come as you would like it to. What you experience through your heart and intuition, which comes to you as the voice of your inner knowing, will guide you now as you accept the secrecy inwoven the fabric of existence. No matter what the appearance of Bobcat Spirit is a sign that you are being called to trust, even when what is revealed does not agree with your need for intellectual certainty. So yeah, that is the message there. I think it pretty much speaks for itself. Now, the next card is from the Mermaids and Myths deck, and I can't believe which one it is. It's just dawning on me, because as I was saying at the beginning of this reading, it's like I feel like the Queen of Cups, you know, they feel, whoever this, if this represents you or however it resonates, you know, they feel very otherworldly, like they come from a different place, and I feel like this person also has that feeling about them. And look what the card is. Card 43, an alien emerges. So I feel like you guys who picked this pile, you could be starseeds, and maybe even the other person near me is also a starseed, and so you guys connect in that way, in that sort of similar alienness in your environment, I feel like. So let's go ahead and talk about this more specifically. So the message here with an alien emerges is, do not fear the foreign or alien. Totally that Knight of Wands energy. A foreign, exotic, or unusual element is entering your life. What was I saying? Totally. Do not allow yourself to be intimidated, scared, or avoidant. This foreign element may literally be a person from another country or culture, an opportunity overseas, or simply a situation that feels alien to you at first. Use this opportunity to expand your horizons, embrace the uncommon, and experiment with new flavors, sounds, and ideas. Consider challenging yourself by learning a new language or investigating the cultural traditions of another nation. Although it may feel intimidating at first, the foreign element in your life will ultimately be very rewarding and enriching. It may result in a new passion, or it may even find your life headed in a very different but very exciting direction. Wow, guys, I have like chills right now. Like, this is super exciting. I definitely feel like this is going to be a very big week. Like, something is starting. Again, we have that Ace of Swords here. Something is beginning in this week, and it's going to completely uproot and change your life. It's going to bring about so many fantastic new experiences and changes for you. Again, whether it's romantic or not a romantic situation, however it applies, I definitely feel like don't be scared of embracing this. Like, because I feel like deep down inside you have this alienness in you as well. And so it's like this person is going to help you to really connect to that through, you know, maybe exploring their foreign traditions. Maybe right now you're suddenly very interested in some foreign culture. Maybe you're seeing a lot of adverts for like other cultures or like other foreign places. So yeah, embrace it. You know, it's a message from the divine. You know, life is a mystery. So just kind of roll with the punches and be playful. And so finally, your last message here is, are you kidding me right now, guys? Like, this is nuts. I did not look at these cards before just now. I just pulled them and set them aside and started filming this video. You saw me pull the tarot live here on camera, so it's like, this is synchronistic like hell. We literally have the adventure card right here. So if you guys, maybe you're going to be traveling, like honestly, like something like that is going to happen. So with this card 30 adventure, it's an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, or an escapade. Oh my God, why can't I say this? Escapade. There we go. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or the sun on your back. So yeah, it goes back to that 10 of Wands. You've been really working, and it's paying off. Like, you are achieving a lot. I feel like you're finally feeling stable. And so you don't want to necessarily stop the momentum. You want to just keep working and like keep it going. But I think Spirit is really pointing here to like, again, it doesn't have to be some giant, you know, trip overseas, at least not yet. I feel like that's on the horizon for you guys, and you should definitely enjoy it. But like, I feel like starting with something small, like maybe just going down to the beach, or if there's like a river nearby, like go for that, or go for a hike, go for a walk. Maybe if a friend invites you to go out for lunch or to take a run or something, just go and do it. Like, I feel like that's going to open up possibilities and chances for maybe you to run into this person. So yes, that is what I'm definitely seeing for you guys for my group 3s. I think this is a super exciting pile. Definitely comment down below how this resonates for you. Even come back later after the week to tell me did some of this start to happen, start to manifest in this week? Because I feel like you guys are in for some really exciting times. So yes, please do leave a like on this video. Again, comment down below what you thought about it. Check out all the various links down in the description if you would like to help and support the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one.